Shalom, shalom. Welcome, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Henri, and I just started this channel about a week or two ago. Basically, I'm just letting you guys know about, how it is at at my job, Whataburger, and just how what I'm going through and just how it is. Before I start, I want to apologize. I missed a couple of days, guys, and it's really early right now that I'm bringing out this video. I just slept about 19 hours, and I missed a day because of me working on one of my days off and just got lost in the timing, stuff like that, plus my sleeping habits. So it was a lot going on these past couple of days, which is why I slept 19 hours. So in those 2 days that I have not brought videos to you guys, what has all happened? Well, some things have happened. Day 4 yesterday, which would have been the first video I missed. Come into work, I get right to the job, and I see one of my coworkers who's brand new, who normally works my shift, was going the opposite direction of the store. She acknowledged me, and I kind of didn't really think nothing of it at the moment. I believe I acknowledged her briefly, and but she was walking, which was kind of weird to me. And then there was a smaller guy that it almost seemed like he was with her somehow, but he was kind of like behind her a few like a distance. He looked kind of strange. Anyways, get into work, and then I find out immediately why I saw her, and apparently who that strange person was. So she literally barely just started working, only been there for maybe a month, maybe. And apparently she wanted, I guess that strange looking guy was her boyfriend, and she wanted him to be able to stay inside the store, the lobby area, but at 10 o'clock it closes. That's when we start working. And apparently she was given the okay for this by another leader the day before, but that was for that day, not this other day. Anyways, so she's like, well, if he can't stay, I'm quitting. So she quit. She just got the job. She's in her early 20s. She just got the job. And just because her boyfriend could not stay in the lobby after hours, she decided that was more important than getting a paycheck. Yeah, it's crazy. So that was on my extra day, Thursday. Okay. So I was only planning on staying for a few hours. They wanted me to, I believe, start at 11. I got there a little before 11. And wasn't there something that happened before then? I think there was. I can't think of it right now. But I think what happened before then, actually, I'm trying to think, but something else happened, and I'm not I'm not sure if it was that day or the other day. Anyways, I had a problem with the lift in which it picked me up like crazy late, and I ended up getting to work very late. I can't remember which day that was. It was one of the 2 days, but anyways. So because of this idiot that decided to quit, that made my time there have to be. So now I'm the extra one because they would have probably needed to have called somebody in because of her. So it worked out for them that I really wasn't so much of an extra person as I was intending to be, which would have only allowed me to only work a few hours. So I ended up, then they wanted me to clock in at early. So I clocked in at like 10:51, just a few minutes before 11. I basically worked an entire shift. I think I got off close to 6. So I normally work 10 to 6. That's 8 hours, factoring in the break. Took a 45-minute break. So 5, so to 5:45. So it kind of worked itself out. So I basically worked, let's see, I think I worked like 5 hours. Wait, 5 to 6 hours, 6 hours around there. Okay. So 6 hours. That was on Wednesday. My day off, Wednesday. I go to work on Thursday night. I think I might be getting my days mixed up. Sorry about this, guys. It's early and I'm kind of figuring things out. Anyways, so I go home and, that's that. I go back to work. Thursday night, or was that Thursday night? I'm getting these days mixed up. Anyways, the next night I go back to work, which was yesterday. And so that would have been Friday. Yeah, anyways, Friday. No, Thursday. Yeah, I'm getting these days mixed up, y'all. Sorry about that. Overnight just gets me. It would have been Friday night is my off night because it's Saturday morning. Right. So yeah, Thursday night is when I go back into work. And I think it was actually that night I was very late, and it was because the bus was dismissed us. So I was very late to work. And it really doesn't work against me because I have extra hours because I worked an extra day. So far I'm over. I have over hours because I have not been sent home early one day yet. So we have until Monday night. So I go back to work tonight, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I have 3 more days. And I have 6 hours of overtime as of right now. So basically, I'm going to need to get sent home early just to even stuff out one of these days. So today, tomorrow, I have extra hours. That's good for me. I don't care. That's perfect. They did it. They need the extra help, so that's how they got to do it. But so yeah, that's what's been going on, y'all. The basics. So let me get into the other stuff. So, like I said, the struggle is real, and I'm bringing real information to y'all. So, even though you would think, and I'm telling you guys this not to complain because there's a big reason There's a big reason why I'm about to tell you guys what I'm about to tell you guys. I'm gonna be transparent, but I'm just letting you guys know just information for your own good. So I gotta pay rent on Sunday. I pay for this room, $400 a month. On the 23rd of each month is when I pay my rent. Okay, which is easy enough, you would think. But I'm here to tell you guys, since I've been in this place, from day 1 to day 2, or from day 1 to month 2, now month 3, it's been a struggle for me. Who'd have thunk saving up $400 was a struggle when you get paid every week? I can explain. And this is what is key for you guys, some of you guys. The struggle is real. How is it hard for you to pay $400 rent each month when you get paid, when you are expected to get paid more than that each week? Here is how. 1, you're not working 8 hours every day. You're not getting paid. You're not working 40 hours every week. Okay, so that's one way. Okay, so if you're not making that much money, that's the beginning of the problem. The second issue is the lifts. The fees fluctuate. They normally are fluctuating up. And when you're paying for lifts like I am every 5 days a week, sometimes 6 days a week, and you're doing that each way, back and forth from here, it adds up. Okay? I'm going to do some math just for you guys to get an idea of what we're talking about. So we're going to just do some general figures. I'm going to go $7. We'll go that times, I'm going to say times, let's see, 7 times 6 times 12. 7 times 12. Okay. What I just did for you guys is, I'm going to show y'all. I did $7 times 12. What is 12 representing? That's representing 6 days a week, and that's back and forth. All right, so that's why it's 12. It's double. It's 6 days a week, but I'm taking that 2 times. All right, so that's $84 a week. All right, so if I'm getting, so that's each week. Each week I am getting, it's $84, okay? So then you go that times 4. All right, let me just bring that back up. So I did $84 times 4 weeks. That's how much money I am spending on transportation every month. Every month. That is a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'm thinking Because here's the thing, y'all. I'm in a rut. Spending 336. Now that I actually see that, that's a that's a problem for me. That's a huge problem. Because something's got to get done. That's a lot of money. I seeing that right now is that's crazy. That's an average, but that's pretty close. It's money I should be saving. So that tells me something right now. And what that lets me know and tells me is I got to get a bike. Got to get a bike. And I'm just going to make it happen. But I can't keep spending this kind of money. That's just not gonna happen. I can't have that happen anymore. So yeah. So getting back on track for you guys. Sorry about that. But so the lifts is one other reason. Okay. And then what was the other ones? And it's mainly lifts. I mean, because I gotta take it every time I leave here. If I gotta go anywhere, and how the weather's been, it's not been favorable. Like, it's been very cold, so it's like you can't just like stay out somewhere for a few hours and then, to go do something. Like, no, it's been freezing freaking cold in the teens, in the low 20s. So like, getting off of work, now you're trying to be inside, not stay outside and kicking it like that. So it has not been that easy to do. So it's mainly those two, guys. It's mainly those two. The not getting paid, your hours, or not being able to work your hours, is a huge one. It's huge. These long breaks are huge. It's taken out of your check. And then having to, I didn't even factor in tipping. At least $2. So now that $3.36 or whatever, it goes up substantially. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. These are all reasons that I have not even been able to save up any money. I have no money saved up. We're almost in the third month of 2025. I have downsized everything so I can save up in 6 months, which would have been June, to leave. I have no money to my name saved up. Let's take a swing. Now I'm going to let y'all know why I don't have that money saved up and why I'm not mad. And it's because even with my crazy pay, and I wasn't getting, the right amount, which I was expecting, there was something that I wanted to purchase, which it really wasn't a big purchase, but it was. When you don't have the financial means, it is. When you don't have comfortable financial means coming in, it definitely is. But I knew what I was doing, and I said it's okay. So I wanted to upgrade my phone. And this was a moment that I had been preparing for since last year. I figured with the move, with the saving of the money, it should have been an easy thing for me to do. I literally thought that. This was back in December. I had money saved up then. I had a plan in mind. So something didn't happen to where it didn't work out, because in December, I figured I should have easily have had the money in January, even though what I was purchasing came out in February. And it didn't happen that way. I was scrambling at the very last minute to get what I wanted to get in February. So this purchase was about, altogether, it was 500, like about $552. Okay, which took me 2 weeks of saving up to do. Okay, 2 weeks of saving up, 2 weeks of paychecks to purchase one thing that was on a pre-order, that had a release date that I wanted to take advantage of. So the priorities is what caused my rut that I'm in right now. And it wasn't a bad priority. It was a gamble. It was a sacrifice, a gamble. Like, look, okay, well, if you want this, you're going to have to sacrifice this, or you're not going to probably have it as comfortable for boom, 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 boom. But I knew that. But there was something else that I didn't expect that did not get to happen, that I was like, being real with y'all. I donate plasma. I have to. Job ain't paying me, so I gotta make it up somewhere else. I hate needles. I don't like the plasma place. Messed up thing is, last time I went was about 2 weeks ago. What happened 2 weeks ago? They changed their schedules for the worse. They used to open up at 7. I get off of work at 6. It's right down the street. It's been cold. The earlier you get there, better position in line you get, so you can get in and out. The later you get there, closer to the time it opens, that line is big, you're gonna be there for a while. Well, now they changed the time an hour later. So now it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I still get off at 6. It's been very cold. I'm not gonna be waiting in that cold and they changed the money that they give. They used to give 50, 55, 50, and then a 65 on your second visit. Now they give you less than 50, so now you get 47, and it's per weight. And then you wait till your third donation, not your second, to get the extra. It's only, I think, it's $55, so you're only getting $8 extra. These are the kinds of things that I have to figure out, y'all. It is not easy, but these are the struggles. These are the mental struggles that we go through in this country. This is you guys seeing real life stuff, how it's really happening to people. It's affecting people. You keep pushing forward and you keep getting pushed back. You keep thinking positive and optimistic, because that's what you're told, that it's supposed to do something positive for you. And it is easier said than done. But this is how it is, y'all. This is how it is with me. I'm 49, almost 50. It's not easy. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been struggling all my life. I've been listening. I do believe I've made some mistakes. I've been careless with my priorities. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't taught to me. So what do you figure? I do understand what's right and wrong. I understand the correct priorities and decisions. I get all that. That doesn't mean it's any easier. It just mean that just because you understand and know that doesn't mean that. If it's not something that's already in you, it doesn't matter if you know it or not. It's not a part of you. Normally, it's an attachment. It's an added. It's an addition. It's not actually a part of you. But yeah, so I have rent to pay on the 23rd, which is Sunday, tomorrow. Today is Saturday, right? Yeah. Sorry, guys. Just all right. Tomorrow, 23rd. I don't have all my rent. I'm short. What? $40, I think. And the plasma place opens up in an hour and a half. They only open till 3 today. They normally open 7. Ironically enough, they literally just changed their schedule. They used to be open on Sundays. Now they're not. See, things just keep on. Doors keep closing. Okay. That leaves me with only one option left. Now here's the thing with these two options. The plasma is more of a for sure option. My second option isn't. And I'll explain why. I can pawn. I can pawn one of my gaming systems, my handhelds. The last time I pawned it at the pawn shop that's closest to me, I was able to get, I think, over $100 for it, and that's not what I was expecting. But apparently, because of what it was, and at that time, the how they call it, the popularity of this item warranted that. Now, this was months ago. Things have drastically changed since then. I would definitely like to believe, anyways. So, months, I'd say almost a year maybe. The last time, and I pawned this 2 different times, and I got almost 100. One time I didn't take all of it because I didn't need it, and then the second time I think I took most of it. But that's more you get to pay back. So I need $37. Actually, what I need. 27 is all I need. All I need for the rent. But there's one other issue, which is my transportation as of right now, which is the lifts. So that means I have to have money for that as well, at least for the next couple of days. So we're talking a good $20, at least $20. So although I need $27, I need $47. $47 is what I would get for, actually no, I don't need that much money. I wouldn't need that much money. I would only need the 20 because of how my bank is set up and I can borrow money. So I just need, and I may get more than I need, just a little bit more, because it's not that much, you know. But anyways, but this is the struggle, y'all. This is the struggle. It's, you got a full-time job that ain't paying you nothing, and then they're not giving you full-time hours. They got a stranglehold on you. They figure, okay, well, we'll take these hours away by cutting you short on these days because it's not, and we're justified because it's not busy enough. We got to cut labor. So you're scheduled for this, but it's too slow, so we got to cut you. But in our minds, we got you. Because whenever we need help, and we're going to need the help, we know that you need the hours, so we're going to call you back. That's what they think, but they don't know if that's going to work or not. Only you know that. Okay. So it's crazy. So you have to do all of these things just to survive. Now, next month and moving forward, I know I won't have that issue anymore. That was a big purchase to make for me with what I'm going through financially. So now I don't have any other major purchases except for my rent. That's a big deal. So now I can save my money and I won't have to have this problem again. But I wanted to make this video and bring it to you guys just so y'all can understand and know that, look, you know, it is a real struggle. And I'm letting you guys know that I'm aware of what's going on in my struggles. I'm not just doing things without acknowledging or knowing any kind of repercussions. I have everything that I need, food, drink, that kind of stuff. That's why I felt comfortable in sacrificing and, purchasing what I purchased. I have some more money hanging around. It's just getting this place, you guys, this place where I'm living at. I didn't realize it at the time. It's the weirdest thing. I didn't realize how much it was going to cause me as far as an inconvenience. Like, I've never been, I can't think of a time I've been in a tough situation like this. I can't go anywhere. And I gotta spend extra money just to get to transportation. It's weird. It is weird. And I don't like it. So I might need to move again. Because here's the thing, y'all. I did mention getting a bike. That seems to be sensible. There's problems with that. I have an injury to my knee that is serious, that I have not gotten rehabilitation on, so it's not strong. And without understanding and knowing this injury, you can't just say, well, a bike's gonna make it. No, it's not. That's not. It needs a different type of exercise and strength other than that type of movement. 1, 2, this neighborhood that I moved in, I'm kind of deep in it, from where the main street is. And why that's an issue, or why that's a concern, is because there are lots of stray dogs everywhere throughout here. These neighborhoods, there's a ton of them. Big. I just don't know them. And so I've had issues in the past when I did not take that into consideration, and I just went into neighborhoods, and it was not a good experience. Very bad experiences. And so I don't like traveling or going places, especially nowadays, in neighborhoods where I don't know, because that's dangerous. I could get attacked by a dog, and I'm not trying to do that. So that's the second major reason why I have not purchased a bike so far. But even with me saying that seems to be literally the only possible cost-saving possibility. Granted, so this is what I do. I get a bike, and that takes away the cost of the Ubers and Lyfts. Okay, but what about the dogs? Okay, I've been taking these routes for a while, so I kind of got used to seeing what routes, where these dogs are at, how frequent, and where they at. So I can get two different things. Well, I also have, well, I don't have it out right now, but I have a pretty sturdy toolie that I like to use that I have. But I can get pepper spray. It works. I know it works. I'll get a few different canisters because a couple sprays of that thing and it's damn near gone. So you're gonna need to get a few of them. So getting pepper spray and getting and keeping like something with me would work. And that's what I'll do. But I got to. Good thing is, there is an Academy store right up the street, basically right where I go to get dropped off. So I can get a bike right up there. I don't need anything fancy. I do want a big bike though. I need a big bike. But nothing expensive. I'm not taking that with me. So for me to be able to stay here, I'm gonna need to change up my transportation because these Lyfts, guys, are awful. They're eating up my pockets, and I'm not trying to have it. So yeah, I'm going to invest in a couple of items, a few different items. I am going to get a bike. I'm going to get probably some boots. Maybe even steel-toe boots. You know why. And some protective stuff, and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'll do that, and I'm very sure that that's gonna work. It's gonna have to work. But I do go back to work tonight, so I just wanted to make this video. I know it's a little longer. I missed a couple of days, y'all, but I wanted to get this out to you guys because it was not done purposefully. I was actually planning on making a video late the day before yesterday, and it didn't work out that way. And so I just wanted to make sure that you guys know what's going on. Other than that, work is work. We'll see how it goes, but it does look like I'm going to be they're going to have to let me off an hour early these next 3 days because I already worked 6 hours the other day, so they can't keep me like that. Anyways, y'all, thank you guys for having patience and checking out this video. Spread the word. Let others know about this channel. Anybody that y'all know that is in the food industry that is going through these same problems, feel free to comment. Ask me any questions or whatever. If y'all are going through something like that, share y'all's information as well. If you have any, if y'all want to know anything about Whataburger, and just, if you guys are interested in, becoming a crew member, y'all want information, let me know. But it's an interesting place to work at. Houston is a different place, y'all. You must have transportation. You gotta have transportation in Houston. So big. And just letting y'all know, a lot of the good paying jobs, a lot of places that are hiring, they're hiring when there's not a lot of people. Kind of figure that out. I'm like, well, that's why y'all are over in these nicer areas where we can't be at. Because y'all have the prices to where we can afford, or it's in an area where no one's at because it's crappy living, run down living, very bad crime. So where I'm at is not so much like that. But that's the reality of living in Houston, is you have to take things in consideration a lot. And one of the major things about living here is if you don't have your own transportation or reliable transportation, which is not public transportation and it's not forms of ride shares, you may not be as happy as you want to be. You may not have the opportunities that you might want to have because of where things are located and when you have to be there and when public transportation opens up and starts. So anyways, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I will be back with another video tomorrow morning, Father y'all willing. Y'all have a blessed day and take it easy. Shalom.